Alright, where is the game footage? There we go. Alright, might as well get started. Welcome back to the Chrono Cross 1 Plays Games, and we're playing the Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition, Part 3. So, I was thinking about this, and we got stuck trying to figure out how to get the meat out of this pot, and to get this fish from this bird, and among other things. I was thinking maybe I didn't just try to pick this up enough. Maybe I was just trying to pick up the pot of stew, right? But maybe there's a way I can pick up something, that the thing I put in there, right? Now, it's not saying there's meat in there, though. Let's try this here.
Ow! Got it.
Okay, so... Okay, yeah, see, now we got the meat. So we've retrieved that, so that helps out. Now, what did we not do enough with this bird? Because we need to pick this up. So, and it said we got to scare the bird. So let's go out here and see what... Oh. Okay. See, how would I have known that, right? Okay. So, can we do that again? It seems to be having some effect here, but it keeps coming back. Just keep doing it. Maybe it'll go away. Maybe I just need to do that long enough to pick this up. Why can't I pick up the fish?
I think that bird will peck my hand off.
There. Okay. Now we're no longer stuck. And the bird's like, where did it go? Now it's gonna go. Okay. So there's no guarantee we're not stuck in the game still, but at least I retrieved that stuff. And I don't know how long I'm gonna play for tonight. But we will go as long as we can here. Right. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and save our game, though, even though we haven't got very far since we just started. But don't want to lose that progress on accident. Kind of hard to get that fish from the bird. Okay. I know what we got to do with the meat. We need to somehow drug it. I thought you were supposed to go to that grog tap, but I can't figure anything out with that. I know we got stuck on that troll bridge, and I didn't. We got a couple new items we could try over there with the troll. That could be the next thing we could do. Because I don't think anything else we have here in town is going to help at all. And, you know, I just want to verify really quick that everything's sounding okay. So we might get a bit of double audio for a second, but I'm going to go to the stream and take a look. I'm always worried about that kind of thing, so give me just a second. Oops. Well, I can't do that if it's... Okay, I'm just going to minimize the game. Yeah, you still probably see the menu there, but for me it's minimized. Okay. Go. I'm sorry to do this right in the middle, but if I don't do this now, we might have problems I don't know about. Okay, I'm just take a look at my preview window and turn it up for a minute. There, but for me, it's minimized. Don't have anybody in the chat to tell me what's going on right now. Okay, I'm just take a look at my preview window and turn it. Oh, come on, I gotta get to a spot where I can hear both the gameplay. Welcome back to the Chrono Cross 1 Plays Games, and we're playing the Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition, Part 3. So, I was thinking about this. To listen to myself talk. I'm scared, though. Can we just be having some effect here, but it keeps coming back. Microphone sounds okay. Game audio sounds okay. So, there's no guarantee. We will go as long as we can here. Music sounds a bit loud, but okay. I'm not going to play back my own live stream at the moment, though. Okay, we'll go back into the game. And, maybe I should keep that running just in case I can take a look at it. Yeah, that sounds okay. Mute. Don't forget to mute, though. Okay. That way, if there's a problem, I can see it. Alright. But in the meantime, let's minimize that. And, I gotta bring back up my chat window. This is why I'd like to have 3 monitors. It's all this. I could just stick the chat monitor or window on one screen and OBS on the other. But I kind of fixed the problem I was having with the edge of the screen in a sense, because now if I go off the edge of the screen, it's going to go over into my other monitor, and it won't completely kick me out of the game. It'll keep the menu open like that, and all I got to do is come back over here and click it, which is a little more convenient for me, because if I want to do something in OBS anyway, that's the behavior I want it to be doing. So, the win-win. Okay, so anyway, we were going to go outside to the main map so we could go to that troll bridge, like I was saying, and try some of this new inventory out on him, because he was looking for something that was kind of useless, but interesting at the same time. Like a regular old fish, kind of useless, but I don't know if it fits the term interesting. The meat, I don't know if that would fit either, but we got 2 new things we can try anyway, so we're gonna do it. Alright, so Troll Bridge where was that? Was that here? No, that's their circus. It went this way, I think. Yeah, okay. So, let's give him...
None shall pass.
Reminds me of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Pass.
None shall pass.
None shall pass.
Let's see the fish.
Ah, a red herring. Pass.
Oh, I thought he meant pass on the red herring. He's not really a troll. Just a guy in a disguise. Nice. Alright, so we're on to a new area on Monkey Island. Oh, Stan! I know this guy. This is Salesman guy. He appears in every game. I think. In some way. I don't remember Escape from Monkey Island enough right now to know if he appears in that one. Or if he appears in LeChuck's Revenge, but I think so. Alright.
Welcome to Stan's Previously Owned Vessels. I'm off searching the globe right now for the finest in previously owned marine transportation. Have a look around. I'll be right back.
Or maybe he doesn't appear in the game, and maybe he's just via the sign he's in it. Or it could be like he comes back at some point, like it says. Bucket? Is that something we can interact with, or is it just the...
I don't see anything special about it. Spiffy.
Bet you we're gonna need a boat to get to the island off of this island. Can we do anything with the grog machine? I guess you would have to use money on it.
Huh. Nothing.
Maybe it's like you have to push it and rock it back and forth like you do on a machine that doesn't give you anything. Let's see. No, that's not what I... Gotta scroll through it till I find it.
Huh. Nothing. Huh. Nothing.
I don't know if it's like you gotta keep doing that or not.
Huh. Nothing.
I'll come back to that. I don't think so. That would be my first thought, though. As is. Yeah, I don't think that boat's gonna get very far. Fuel economy. Well... It gets infinite fuel economy considering it doesn't use fuel. Look at what? Oh, okay, it just takes me around. Let's see what he says about these boats, though. His commentary...
Dull.
Okay.
Ah, a fixer-upper.
That's putting it mildly.
I'm surprised this one is still afloat.
Well, that one looks in better shape than the as-is one. Okay, what else can I do here, though? Can I go over... Oh, there we go. I feel like at least it doesn't kick me to a black screen when that happens. A little more instantaneous, get right back to it. Can I go? No, see, when I do that, this takes me over there. I can't board the ships. There isn't anything to pick up over here, I don't think.
Dull. I can't pick that up.
Yeah, I would be surprised if you could. So what did this get us, though? Other than the grog machine, do I have anything I can...
Slashmaster. When you want a sword as sharp as your wit.
Is it one of those situations where you have to put more than one coin in or something?
I'm not stupid enough to do that twice.
Okay. I bet you it is that rock back and forth thing I had, but if I have to keep going... Okay, what is the shortcut to get to push and pull? Because going through this... Oh, I know of a way. Hold on. We'll just do this. The one thing I like about this old school interface is that you got the options I can just click on and I don't have to scroll through them. But scrolling through them takes a little while. Yeah, I'll just do it a couple more times just to make sure. Okay. Well, I can go past his ship place and go to this next area. Okay, we got a... Oh, Sword Master. Okay, that's what we need. But I'm thinking if this works like insult sword fighting like in the other game, like Curse of the Monkey Island, he's going to need to learn some insults first or he's going to lose. And that's one of the challenges we must master in the game is we have to beat him at insult sword fighting, but we're not going to be able to do that. I'm assuming we have to, like, these guys walking around out here, we have to interact with them and practice. Or I'm going to go here first just to see what happens.
Well, I think I'll knock. It'd only be polite.
What do you want, you wimpy little spineless maggot?
Okay, let's see. Can you train me to be better than the sword master? Can we step inside? It's a little chilly out here. You know where the sword master lives? Could you please put out that cigar? Now, let's not be rude.
Could you train me to be better than the Swordmaster?
Better than the Swordmaster? You? You could never be half the sword fighter Carla is. Even with hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for, but then she said, "But I digress. You just don't have what it takes."
I'll peek one more time at our stream to make sure everything's good and healthy with it. I'm flying solo. I don't have anybody helping me to monitor while I'm playing. Where are we at? Now that looks like it's going. Okay, let's get this back. Oh, and my camera has not frozen. So we're good.
I do so have what it takes.
You do not.
I do so.
You do not.
I do so.
I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Of course, it'll cost you. Did you see my sign? I usually charge 30 pieces of 8 for a big job like this one. What do you got?
Well, I've got 30 pieces of 8.
Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword.
Okay, check it out.
Yes, this is a nice one. Let's get to it. Okay, you maggot. Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it? Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money. Yes, I can see this is gonna take some special measures. Just want you to know, I don't do this with everyone. It's only because I feel that special student-mentor pieces of 8 bonding that I'm going to these lengths. I'm gonna put you up against the machine.
Machine? Is this gonna hurt? Yikes.
Come at me. Don't be afraid, you won't hurt me. No! Beat first, then lunge. Advance, thrust, recover, parry, riposte. Distance, distance! No! Beat first, then lunge. Distance, distance!
Hours later.
You're
Alright, I'm noticing that the in-game audio is coming in just a little bit above where I want it to be. Although on the playback it looked okay on the stream, but I'm just gonna like take it down just a little bit. I was looking at OBS over here and I saw
starting to get the hang of it.
More hours later.
Not bad. You've got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting. Sword fighting is kind of like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say. Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. But the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult. One that catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's gotta be twice as sharp as your sword. Let's try a couple of insults out, shall we? Okay, imagine this. We're fighting up a storm. Just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with,
You must be thinking of someone else. I am not a farmer.
I can see we've got a lot of work to do here. You should have responded with something like, how appropriate. You fight like a cow. You see, it's razor-sharp wit like that that wins fights. Let's try another. Imagine this. You're trapped up against a wall. My sword just slashed 2 cuts into your face. I say, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. You respond with,
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
no, no, no! That was the response from the last insult! Doesn't even make sense when used here! Ah. A correct response to, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab, would have been something like, first, you better stop waving it around like a feather duster! See? Razor sharp. Now, I suggest you go out there and learn some insults.
I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off. I'm sure you're feeling something similar.
Maybe a little bit, Guybrush, but I think he gave you some useful advice there. You better brush up on your insults. And I will help you since I'm controlling you. Okay, save the game. We didn't do anything major here, but we made some progress. Now, like I was saying before, we have to learn some insults for the insult sword fighting. And then we gotta encounter these guys, and they'll, we have to practice like we did in Curse on Monkey Island. Now, where are the, where is the pirate guy? Maybe I went into a path or something. Oh, I'm like in a maze. Not where I want to be.
Looks like a regular old stump with the same red flowers that grow all over the forest. I can't pick that up.
Can't pick up a flower. How weak are you, man? Now, how do I get out of here? This is not what I meant to do. Now that's the menu. I was thinking maybe there's like a way you could just exit to the main map.
Danger. Open ravine.
Okay. I would like to exit this screen, please. This is where I came in, right? How come I can't go out that way? Yellow ones.
My, what an unusually bright yellow they are. I've already got one.
Oh, okay. I can take those, but I can't take the other ones. Okay. Well, at least we got something out of this, but if I can find my way out, I want to do that. We're gonna be stuck here for a while, I'm afraid. Anyone got any good stories? Once upon a time, I went into the wrong area of the map on Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition and got caught on that map like an idiot. Well, it'll take us 10,000 years to get out of here, probably. Has anyone got that long? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's try to use our brain. Music stopped. Okay, let's try up here. Okay, no. No, not that either. Kicked me back to the menu. Okay. I went up there. Last time we go here. Takes you there. Go down here. Takes you there. That takes you to the menu. See, I'm still having the problem, but at least I can go right back in quicker. Alright, now what? We go up here. We gotta go that way. Back to the yellow flowers. We are not getting anywhere. This way. Okay, now I'm here. It reminds me of Legend of Zelda, where except there's no obvious path to take. There's a Lost Woods. You would follow the music there, but the music's consistently loud here. I know you got to that one screen, it stopped. I thought was a hint, but does the hint system have anything to say? Use the map to look for the treasure. Follow the directions listed on the map to find the treasure. Oh, is that where we're at? Well, I need to find the starting screen then. Unless the treasure was that flower, but I don't think so. I'm assuming once we find the treasure, it'll get us out of here. Okay, this is the starting screen. Now, good thing I looked at that hint, because otherwise I might have been stuck a while on this, so... Oh, what? Okay, so back... twice... 3, 4... Unless this has nothing to, it doesn't mean to do it twice. It's just back, left, right. Left, right, back. Right, left, back. I don't know if I can memorize. It's just alternating the order. Let's see, we shift back to the last letter and you move everything up on the second one. And then you're shifting... You're leaving back on the bottom, but you're switching left and right. Maybe that's the best way to memorize that. Back, left, right. I can always pull this back up. Then I guess I don't have to worry. Okay, so if that's correct, you go this. No, we don't do that. Go this way. Go left. Unless it's back, meaning down. It could be it. Well, we'll just try it this way first. Left. right. And then was it probably off base on the left, right, back. But then you go right, back. I don't think I'm doing it right. Right, left, back. Yeah, I don't think. No, I don't think that was right. What's this stump, though?
Just a regular old stump.
Okay. You said, if you said anything that was like a pun of, well, at least we're not stumped, which I kind of am. Okay, go back to the beginning if I can. Because back must mean... either up or down. Like, because this would be... If you can go that way, that's down. And that would be up for me, but... This it could be forward and back, too. You know, if we're looking at a two-dimensional plane, forward, back, right, left. That could be the way it is. Okay, so if we're going that way, we're going to start out by going back. So we're going to go down, then left, right. We can't go down. Okay, so I guess we'll go this way. Then left, right. That didn't really do anything different. And then left, right, and then back again. Okay, back. But now there's no direction to go up. Okay, I guess I'll just... Okay, let's assume the back direction does not mean anything. Just out of a hunch, and if we were going to ignore that, our next thing to do is left, right, and then, well, maybe I screwed this up already, but let's say we go left and then right. Yeah, I must have. Because it's like, it's not really doing anything, because if I'm going left, right, I'm just going back and forth between the same screen. There's no third direction to go in. But let's see. It did change the direction on the last thing, though, didn't it? Now we want to go right, left, right? So... This is back at the beginning, though. Well, if that was the solution, our treasure would have been the plant. All right, let's try it from scratch. There are actually 2 ways I can go here. How about our hint? Okay. It says to go right to start with for some reason. Okay, well, I'll just follow the yellow arrows. Because those directions are not clear to me. Game's like, over here, idiot. This is where you go. Let's see if we can pick this up.
What a lovely plant. What a lovely plant. I can't pick that up.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I was supposed to do that with the direction that I was given. Unless I'm just missing something that wasn't making any sense to me. Unless I was looking at the wrong screen as the starting screen.
Digmaster, the only shovel for serious treasure hunting enthusiasts. Digmaster, the only shovel for serious treasure hunting enthusiasts.
Is there a spots I can use it on?
That doesn't seem to work.
This is supposed to be where the treasure is. But I can't use the shovel just on the ground, right? Not letting me. You need to, like, normally have a spot to interact with to dig. Right, let's go over to classic mode. See if I can get a spot for it to interact with. Sometimes I'm finding that cursor on the new edition does not do the right, unless I'm supposed to walk further into this area. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Well, could have tried that at first, but I didn't think of it.
The legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. This carefully reproduced piece of Melee Island history has delighted thousands of would-be pirates and their families for generations. Remember, there are other pirates on this island. So go easy on the treasure. Leave some for the next person. Here lies treasure of such unimaginable wealth. Well, you'll just have to dig it up to believe it. Paid for by the Melee Island Chamber of Commerce.
So they actually sponsored a spot people could dig for treasure. That's funny. That's the kind of humor you can expect in the Monkey Island series. Okay, so we want to use the shovel on the obvious X here.
Well, this shouldn't take too long.
Hours pass.
Hey, I think I hit something. Oh boy! It's a t-shirt! Not my size, but a nice one nonetheless. Well, I guess I should put all this dirt back now.
More hours pass.
So all that work and we get a t-shirt?
I found the treasure of Melee Island and all I got was this stupid t-shirt.
My thoughts exactly. Alright, so what was the point of that, though? I guess it solves the one of the trials, though. We found the treasure. So we need to beat the sword master. And what was the third one? Get a boat, maybe, because there's a boat shipyard. Okay, does this take me out of here though if I just go to the... Good. Okay. So we kind of accidentally stumbled into that.
Whatever you wantin', you scurvy lubber.
Rude. Okay. My name is Guybrush Threepwood. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab.
First, you better stop waving it like a feather duster. You fight like a dairy farmer.
You fight like a dairy farmer. Oi, Gov. Definitely an English-sounding pirate.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
I only know these two, though. That's the problem.
You fight like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow. Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
Then you need to find a better artist. Nah, that's a bad pun. Let's see. See, I don't have a comeback because I don't have the comeback. So, but I've learned the insult. So if I try it out on somebody and they know the comeback, I'll learn the comeback. That's how this works.
Oh, yeah? I give up. You win.
Aye, this better be important.
Nice night we're having, isn't it?
I sure hopes you had something more important to stop me for.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
I'm shaking! I'm shaking!
So he doesn't know the comeback, so that's not good. Because I only know these other two.
You fight like a dairy farmer.
I am rubber, you are glue.
Okay, he doesn't know that either, so he's weaker than me.
Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab.
First, he'd better stop waving it like a feather duster. You have the manners of a beggar.
Mm-hmm.
I am rubber, you are glue.
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I was just saying he's weaker than me, but he actually knows more than I do. He didn't know those two that I threw at him, but...
I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I give up. You win.
Move out of the way, or I cuts me way through.
Alright, let's see if he knows...
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Okay, let's see. Let's try... See if he knows the comeback to this one he gave me.
Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
You run that fast?
There we go.
I'm not gonna take your insolence sitting down.
He didn't throw one at me I knew. That's not good.
Oh, yeah?
I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
Oh, yeah? Uncle! Uncle!
Aunt! Aunt! Why doesn't no one ever say that? It's always uncle, uncle.
Move out of the way, or I cuts my way through.
I say aunt, though. I don't say aunt. It's probably aunt, but regionally I say aunt. It's kind of weird, but... I forced myself to say it a different way there a minute ago.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna withhold that yawn. It is late at night / early morning, depending on how you look at it. I just got off of work not too long ago. Probably should be sleeping, but I did schedule this, and I wanted to make true on my promise to do a live stream. So I realize I don't upload very often on this channel. So, and mostly when I do it, it's live streams now. It's kind of a way to force me to finish it. If I do an offline stream, I may not be satisfied with it and just scrap it, and then I won't upload it. But if I'm doing this, it's being uploaded. Perfect or not, it's going up. So I hope it's at least enjoyable, because that is the most important thing. It's enjoyable to play, but enjoyable to watch is another matter entirely. So if I stumble over my words a bit more, well, we'll try not to. But it happens. Okay. I'm trying to get some comebacks here. Which one? We'll try that one.
I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
Oh, yeah?
He doesn't know that one.
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
Oh, yeah?
Doesn't know that one. I kind of want to have some of the comebacks being learned here.
You have the manners of a beggar.
Oh, yeah?
Not this time. I'm actually going to beat somebody.
I give up. You win.
I give up. You win.
What you be wanting, you scurvy lover?
What shall be wanting, you scurvy lover? My impression's not that great. I like pirate voices. They're funny sometimes. Oh, I was gonna say that Carla, the sword master that was mentioned by the trainer guy, she makes an appearance in another one of these games. I'm not sure if it was Curse of Monkey Island that we just played. I mean, it's been a while since we've played it, so I'm trying to remember if Carla showed up, but I know that she makes another appearance. If it wasn't in Curse, it's in Escape. And if it's not in Escape, it's obviously Tails. So, we'll see. I could always look it up later, too, but not important. But she is a recurring character, and she appears in at least one more game.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Or she's mentioned, anyway. Alright, we still haven't learned any comebacks to that one.
I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
Oh, yeah?
This might be the same guy I just beat.
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I am rubber. You are glue.
You have the manners of a beggar.
I wanted to make sure you'd feel comfortable with me.
At least we got a comeback.
Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
Oh, and he throws a new one at me? Ugh. One I don't know?
Oh, yeah?
My handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
Another one.
Oh, yeah?
At least I learned a couple new ones.
I give up. You win.
Still missing some comebacks, but I'm learning new ones. Or new insults, anyway.
Aye, this better be important.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
I couldn't imagine any other guy doing Guybrush's voice if they were to make another one. There was some talk about Tim Schafer, I think that's his name, the original creator, trying to get the rights back to Monkey Island to do another game. And I'm afraid if he does, he may not either do voices on there, and he might just make it in a classic style, which is totally fine, but... or he might make a more modern game, kind of like this, but he won't bring Dominic back to do Guybrush's voice or any of the others, you know. It'd be kind of strange. He wants to decanonize the games after the first two as well, which I'm not sure how I feel about that, but, you know, if he gives a, you know, as long as he gives a good game that's an alternate sequel coming from the original creator, I mean, that's all right. But I'd certainly play it because I'm a big fan of these games, so had to get a little water. Good idea to have some water with you if you're going to be talking a while. All right. Did we get... Okay, let's try that
My
one.
handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
So, you got that job as a janitor after all? There are no words for how disgusting you are.
Oh, yeah?
Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
I'm not sure if I got a response for that yet. Let's see. No.
Oh, yeah?
There's way more insults in
Look
this game
behind
than
you,
I thought
a
there
three-headed
were.
monkey.
Whatever you wantin', you scurvy lubber?
I don't even have to move and they just keep coming to me.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Alright. Let's try that
Have you
one.
stopped wearing diapers yet?
Why did you want to borrow one?
Yeah, come back. That's what I wanted.
Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
Are you silly? You just gave it to me.
Why, did you want to borrow one?
Alright, so we don't have one for... I don't think we have one for that one.
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I'd be in real trouble if you ever used them. I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
And now, another new one. There's a lot of insults in this game. It's more than, I think, Curse of Monkey Island. Almost just said Monkey Island. Of course it's Monkey Island. Curse of Monkey Island. We don't know the return insult, so we're going to have to go, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah? Look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
That is a recurring joke. At his other games, he says that.
What you be wanting, you scurvy lubber?
I don't know if anyone actually loves scurvy. It's a bad thing to have. You're vitamin C deficient. Problem on ancient seafaring folk. You know, that didn't bring any oranges with them. Kind of hard to. They spoil pretty quickly. No one really loves that. So where did that insult come from? I don't know. Let's try not to overthink it, okay?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Alright, so. I once owned a dog that was smarter than you. Did we get the return on that one? I'm forgetting. Well, let's go to one I don't think.
I'm not gonna take your insolence sitting down.
Oh, yeah?
My handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
So, you got that job as janitor, after all. You have the manners of a beggar.
I can start winning these more because I got some of the comebacks.
I wanted to make sure you'd feel comfortable with me. I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
Too bad no one's ever heard of you at all. There are no words for how disgusting you are.
That the one? No, I don't think so. Maybe it is. Let me think. Words how disgusting you are. I feel like we just did that one a second ago. Maybe we did. It's either this one, but it doesn't seem to make sense to me. I don't know why that would make sense as a comeback. Or it's this. I'm just gonna go with that one. It's probably wrong.
So you got that job as a janitor after all.
Yeah, I didn't think
Look
so.
behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I just didn't see the other one making sense as a comeback. But maybe it was
Move
the
out of
right one.
way, or I cuts me way through.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
It's okay if I lose some, because the point of this is to learn which ones go with which insult, and that way you can memorize it for whenever you're facing off against the sword master. So, alright. Let's see.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
I am rubber, you are glue.
Well, he doesn't know it, so I can't try to memorize that one.
I'm not gonna take your insolence sitting down.
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again, eh?
See, that one makes sense.
People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
Oh, another new one. Thank you. I guess I need to know it anyway, but I don't have a comeback, so...
Oh, yeah?
I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
Oh, yeah? Where did my sword go?
It's right there, Guybrush. Alright, let's save. We've made progress. We don't want to lose. Well, 17%. We're kind of breezing through this, aren't we? I'm guessing in this game we don't go beyond Monkey Island. I think we stay on Monkey Island the entire game. Because I could be wrong. I mean, there's a small island here.
Whatever you
but-
wantin', you scurvy lumber.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
There I go again, almost yawning. I held back a little bit. I really do hope. I want to see what the comeback is for that.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
I'm shaking, I'm shaking.
He doesn't know. All right, well, let's try some of those new ones. Does he know? Is that really one we have? I don't think so. Try that one.
I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
I'm rubber, you are glue.
And how about... I guess we'll try...
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
Oh, yeah? I give up. You win.
The thing is, I know what the insult comeback to that was.
What you be wanting, you scurvy lubber?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
All right. Come on, give me this one. I know I probably have learned it already, but I can't figure out which one it is.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
Yes, there are. You just never learned them.
Now, maybe I didn't know they can come back. Now I do.
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
Now, this one's something, yeah, I'd be in real trouble if you ever use them.
I'd be in real trouble if you ever used them.
All right. Is there another one I don't have a comeback for?
I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
Oh, yeah?
Where did my OBS go? I just need to take a peek at my... Well, my webcam doesn't seem to have screwed up, so we're in good shape. Sorry, I just kind of worried about that sometimes. All right, back to the game. 'Cause I had a history of that before. If you've watched any of my other videos, especially on the live streams, where the camera just starts flipping out all of a sudden, and I haven't been able to figure out what's going on. So, but I've deleted my entire setup and started from scratch to try to eliminate that problem in OBS, and so far, so good. Thing I'm never completely satisfied with is my lighting setup. To be honest. Oh, it looks like my light is visible on my camera. First time I'm noticing that. Well, that's something I could fix later, but you know what? We're gonna crop that out. I don't know what it's doing there. I thought I had this all set up correctly. I don't need that bright spot at the top of the screen being a distraction. Okay, there's ring lights out of the picture. My backlight's not in the picture, and my key light's not in the picture. Okay. Hopefully that'll work. I don't see it anymore. Probably could cut my top of my head off now, though. Swear that wasn't there before. I must have bumped it or something when I was sitting down or something. I don't know. Yeah, I have everything clamped down, but it's on one of those gooseneck things, and it can still move. I'm surprised this hutch can hold this weight up. Well, it did help when I got rid of my Blue Yeti mic and replaced it with this Blue Ember, which is a lot lighter, and it's XLR too, so it should be a sound quality improvement. I don't know if you notice. I don't think I notice myself sometimes because I've had to reset my mic settings a lot of times, and this is things that you don't necessarily need to know, but just thought I would talk a little bit about it because you might have noticed I've changed my mic setup, and so that's what I got now. And normally, I don't have this metal pop filter here. I have this thing, but this, of course, would hang out here, screwed in, and it would force me to sit way further back, which is going to affect the loudness of what I'm doing, and you can obviously tell the difference there. When I do any voiceover stuff where I'm not live streaming, I will just put that nylon one back on because I prefer that one. This doesn't filter as much as I'd like it to. But it does allow me to get in a little bit closer, and it doesn't cover my face up as much. So if I'm going to use a webcam, I want my face to be mostly visible, not covered up with a circle, right? So, of course, it wouldn't be a problem if I could get this thing aimed down diagonally and above me, but anyway, we're digressing a little bit too much. You know, if I want to talk more about my setup, I can do that in a separate video if anyone's interested. But a lot of people don't know what goes into setting these things up either. It's a lot harder than most people think.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
Oh, yeah? Wow, you're good enough to fight the Sword Master.
So you say.
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Maybe I've learned all the comebacks, and that's what that guy was telling me by saying that.
I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
Too bad no one's ever heard of you at all. You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I'd be in real trouble if you ever used them. You have the manners of a beggar.
I'm shaking, I'm shaking.
Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
I'm shaking, I'm shaking. Wow, you're good enough to fight the Sword Master.
Yeah, it's probably my hint that I'm ready, so... I think what I'm gonna do, let's check to see how long we've been going for. I don't want to go in there. An hour and 11 minutes. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the Swordmaster fight for the next episode. And I'm gonna cut out of here a little bit early, not to be anticlimactic, but I think we've made some good progress. We've completed one trial because we've got the treasure chest, or the treasure, which is a t-shirt, found. We are about to do the Swordmaster quest, and whatever the third one is, which I'm assuming is something to do with the ship emporium, so we can get over here. That's the third one, probably. So I don't know if that's enough to fill in the rest of the percentage on this game, and maybe we go to a different island. We'll see. Like I said, haven't played this game before at all in any form. It's just on my playthrough is my first experience, so I have no clue. And we're trying to do this as much walkthrough free as we can. So with that being said, I would like to thank you rather to have been watching this. Let's start again. My tongue doesn't want to work. I'd like to thank you for watching the stream and the playthrough so far. This is the Chrono Cross 1 Plays Games. Not the Curse of Monkey Island, the Secret of Monkey Island. Days. In part 3, we'll be back for part 4 as soon as possible. Thank you again for watching.